이번엔 올림픽 복싱 금메달리스트이자 6개 체급 세계 챔피언 골든보이 오스카 델라호야의 복싱 꿀팁에 대한 영상입니다.
De La Hoya was training for his highly anticipated December 6th pay-per-view bout with Manny Pacquiao. It's been dubbed the Dream Match. The 35-year-old De La Hoya took a break from his intense training to give us a free boxing lesson. Here are the top 10 tips.
So, Oscar, I guess the one I want to start out asking you is just kind of break down for me the perfect punch.
What happens, fighters, what they do is we tend to bring our hands up and down like this. You know, every time we bounce, we bring our hand. So you want to time that. Now you're bringing them up. I'm already thinking, okay, he's going to bring them down, so let me get ready and throw that left hook. So you're going to bring them down, and wham! So just in case you miss with your hook, you're protected.
Ah, gotcha.
So if he's going to come back with his right hand, I'm protected. Offense, always thinking about defense.
Right.
Every single time.
When you were training before, I heard somebody say you
Right.
want to tighten your fists. Is that kind of how you do it?
Right, what you do is at impact, when you're gonna get ready to throw that punch, in your mind you're thinking, I'm gonna throw it. When it's halfway here, you close it. The reason why we keep it open is because the punch, when it's relaxed, it comes much faster. If you're so tense and you wanna throw it so strong, the punch, you can see it in your face. First of all, your opponent can see it in your face, and the punch comes harder, but slower. Now the combination is the toughest to do. You have to time your opponent. So I'm timing everything you're doing, from your footwork, to your eyes, to your hands. I'm looking at what you're doing. I'm looking at how your footwork is moving. I'm looking at where you're looking at me. Do you see fear? All that, you're putting it all in your head and you're thinking, okay, what am I gonna do? When you want to put a combination together, if you want to throw that same jab to me, I'm going to come down here, and your jab is going to come over here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and catch you there. And obviously it's got to come fast.
Right.
See, where you won't even see it.
It's interesting because from a layman's perspective, you would think you just want to wind back and get strength, but
Right.
you're saying it's the speed. It's all about the speed.
Speed equals power.
Right.
Speed equals power.
Let me ask you this. Say you're dead, right? Say you tripped or something,
Right.
and I'm about to hit you. Is there any way you can kind of lessen the impact when you know something's coming?
All you can do is pray. Pray, pray, pray. We wear a mouthpiece,
Right.
a mouth guard. And so if you have one of those mouth guards that are professionally done by dentists, what you do is bite into it hard.
Right.
Because if they hit you in the chin and you bite into it hard, you won't get knocked out.
Right, bite it.
I've been known to bite through my mouthpieces in
Wow.
many fights because I'm always expecting that punch to come at me. So that's why I've never been knocked out.
Bernard Hopkins, who's here kind of cheering
Right.
you on, talked about don't take a picture. Kind of, he was saying in the ring you were kind of moving your head well. Mm-hmm. So while you're throwing, don't admire your work.
Exactly,
basically.
don't admire your work. When you hit somebody, okay, boom, 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 boom. Don't stay there and admire it and see what's gonna happen, because he might come back and throw his own punches. Right. So what you do is you throw your punches, boom, 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 and move. If you take a Polaroid, it's over. You're lefty, so you're standing right. You're lefty.
This is how I should
I'm
do it.
lefty also, but what happened to me was I was converted when I was 5 years old to a righty.
Right.
That's why my left hand is so strong. I'm gonna turn this leg here on the ball of my feet, turn it so I can get all the power possible. So,
Right.
You're gonna come down just a little to the side, little angle,
Right.
and that foot here, you're gonna twist it.
Twist, right.
Exactly.
So with the foot you're punching with, that's the one you want
At
to
the
twist.
same time, yes.
Right.
Because I can just throw all arm. There's no power. There's no power. But if I do this, then the power.
You get your legs in it,
Exactly.
too.
I don't believe in weights. I believe in natural movements. For instance, we do push-ups, we do pull-ups.
You don't lift weights at all?
No, at all. We have a 15-pound sledgehammer, and we hit a tractor tire. Boom, boom.
Just non-stop.
Yeah, non-stop. It's good for your back, and you're using your hips, which are the punches you're gonna use during the fight. You don't wanna have big muscles because it slows you down and it tires you out later on in the fight. The basic advice is that train for at least 2 months before you get inside the ring. If you get inside the ring before that, and you get hit, and you don't know what you're doing in there, you get discouraged. And make sure you do your road work.
Your road work meaning?
Road work meaning run, 3 miles maybe every day, every other day, and then step it up to 5 or 6. The trick is to look at the swivel. Look at this part here that's moving. See? So keep your eye on that. And what you do is listen to the noise. 1, 2. It's like the rhythm, constant rhythm. Dang, dang, dang. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5. And start off slow. You know, you can let it bounce maybe 10 times. You know, just start off slow. Too fast. See, he wants to do it fast. He already wants to be a professional fighter. Then after about 5, 6, 8 years, you know, you'll be doing this.